Okay, Coach, you know, the folks in the dog pound, they live for games like this. Snowy conditions here at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Cleveland Browns. Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
White 33. I got him. Great.
They go to the former Saint, Mark Ingram. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game as he'll lose yardage to start things out. And now the Bengal defense. Calling a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Ready. 57 to Mike. 8. Watch twist. 64. Wait.
On 2nd and 11 now. Newton. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down. We documented it last week. They played so well defensively. 4 interceptions. Tried to get their hands on another one there.
And when you've had 4 the previous week, you are just itching for more the very next week. And there was a great opportunity. It went by the wayside, but let's not underscore what's going on with this defensive unit. They are around the ball every time it's being put in the air.
Showing A. Check 3. Charlie. Check 3.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. And that is incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. A very good starting field position for the Bengals here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. And right away, he lost the football.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Mike 54. Check four. Pass 85.
A carry for Bryce Love, the fourth rounder from Stanford. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down.
And that's a run that will energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
They'll run again with Love on first down. And some room to work. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Go.
So first and 10 now from the 30. On first down, here's Love. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Let's go.
Now after that last play, there's a Bengal down on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back.
54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Come off the ball hard.
Operating from the red zone now. Allen. He's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. T.Y. Hilton. His 14th touchdown now on the year. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
Let's go, boys. Bring it on.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of the game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to third down. On third down, Newton, and it's complete to Kelsey. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a first down. On first down, it's Newton. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. On first and 10, Newton. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. And it's second down.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. LaShawn McCoy, the 31-year-old running back, his first carry. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. To throw on third down. Newton is going to let this one go deep. And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Bengals drive about to get going. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
And they do finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 41. A big hitter there from deep in their own territory. And even 50 yards. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. Well, you got a young quarterback. Maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run with a former Tar Heel, T.J. Logan. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. On 2nd down, it's Logan. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Line of scrimmage, the 2. They can still get a 1st down if they just get a yard out of it. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Easton Stick, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. Now the Bengals, they widen their lead. And maybe that was just a case of completely overlooking the guy holding the football.
It certainly felt like it, didn't it? Because on my checklist, okay, as a defender,
QB's last.
Running back, fullback, heck, jet sweeps nowadays. Before you even get to thinking about the quarterback might actually keep it.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the 1st half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays.
Let's go!
Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 46. There he goes right side. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD.
Yeah, baby.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the 1st half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get...
And that's caught inside the 35. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. A big play that time for Cleveland. 44 yards. Now a 1st down throw for Newton. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain, followed by a sizable loss here. 21-0 our score after 1. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. They run. It's Mark Ingram. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down. Third and long. It's Newton. And that will be incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Here we go on fourth. Newton. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Off the edge, it's Tyrone Crawford with a sack. Oh, offensive nightmare there. You go for it on fourth, and the play doesn't even really get to develop a sack.
And it's so unfortunate, too, because you think you've got something good called, but if your offensive line can't hold up, that's often the result. They find a way back to the quarterback.
Brown 80! Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4. Let's go, Heavy.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. That's complete to his tight end, Higbee. Give him 17 and a Cincinnati first down.
Let's go, Eddie!
From the 32 now. Here's first and 10. Now it's Mixon running right. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Yes, sir!
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
He's going to wind up, and that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Michael Gallup with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be fielded at the 8. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go! Let's go!
The Browns drive about to get started. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time, first half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Ball on the 42 as they come up second and 10.
Gun.
To throw again. Newton. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Here's Watkins on the jet sweep, and that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a second and 13. To throw is Newton. It's Kelsey on the ground. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough. On second and goal, Newton toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Kelsey, but now it's third and goal. The Browns on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They're looking at a third and goal here. The shotgun snap for Newton.
Let's go, D. Tighten up.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. A good drive gets him inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him, because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we?
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Von Miller make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Now Allen. Gonna take a shot for Gallup. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 and the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. Now following the interception, here's Newton.
Here we go.
And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Sammy Watkins, the intended receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down. Out of the gun, Newton. And able to find Green. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland 1st down.
20. Single.
Newton on 1st down. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. 25 yards that time. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and goal. Here's Newton. That one caught by Gibson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Browns get a score closer.
Here we go, D. 57's the mic. Watch 57. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball.
Newton. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bengals drive about to get going. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Complete. It's Johnson. A good convergence there defensively, only a yard, and it's second down.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot, because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. He's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe some.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Von Miller in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
Alert! Hey, alert! Mike's 50, Mike's 50!
On 3rd and long, it's Allen. Bryant has it. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. They run for it with Mixon. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The lake effect snow set to continue for the second half of action as we are back underway. This will be fielded at the 8. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Michael Gallup, that's who he was looking for. That'll bring up second down.
19! Check, watch 54, watch 54. Don't get nervous.
Quick throw taken in by Snead. 22 yards there, a first down.
Let's go.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down.
13 yards. And a Bengal first down.
Regular. 54. Mike Fuzz. Let's put him on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus. Mike's 5'4", Mike's 5'4", Mike's 5'4". I got wide. Right there, 54, right there, 54. Pass. Set a tone, fellas. Alert! Tone. Here we go.
Allen now on first down. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked out and incomplete. Give credit to K.J. Wright. He was disrupting defensively. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Switches. 5 wide. On three. Motion.
And here's Allen throwing again. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there.
Go, boys, bring it up.
And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 20-yard line. They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Check. Watch 54. Alert! You think you're going to get this?
On second and a couple. Allen, he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals.
There we go.
Michael Gallup His second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. Gostkowski the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger. But no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing. And try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. And they'll get it out just short of the 45 at the 44. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18. Newton to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
He's going to look deep for one. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 12. He was looking for Watkins that time. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December, right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he throws.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Slam.
Again, it's Mixon. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Travis Kelce, the All-Pro tight end, the intended receiver, and now it's 2nd down.
Gun.
Throwing again. Newton. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd.
And it'll be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
With the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down. Allen now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be 2nd and 12. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are moving. First down.
Right there. 54, Mike. Go. Go.
Gun. Smoke.
Kill.
Alert.
Mixon with a first down carry. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 yards that time, and a Cincinnati first down.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
I'm going to come
So
back.
here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Joe Mixon. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Hey, exit.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
Here it comes.
From the 29, Allen going for it all. And that's going to be intercepted. Malcolm Jenkins, the Pro Bowler. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the field.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
Match box. Mike.
Hey, 96 is coming.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And his throw intercepted by the all-pro corner, Kyle Fuller. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Willie Snead with touchdown number 7 on the year. And thanks to the interception, the Bengals offense cashes in with 6. Gostkowski with the extra point. Checking the NFL scoreboard there in the 3rd at MetLife Stadium. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. The Browns drive about to get started. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Stephon Diggs, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Browns make some inroads here on that deficit. From the gun, here's Newton.
Watch the twist, watch the twist.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
And we're back now here in Cleveland. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground.
Double up, double up.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10.
Baby. Your trip ends here.
From the gun, it's Allen. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down.
Mike
Brown 80.
Mike's 5-4.
And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. The tackle made by K.J. Wright.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike. Oh, yeah.
From just shy of midfield, Allen. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Don't throw my son.
Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering